Hi, hello there, Skyrionn here, and if you're new, then welcome to this channel, and if you're a subscriber, then welcome back. Today, we're looking at 10 interesting facts about BioShock, the first game in an incredible series. In BioShock, you play as Jack, a plane crash survivor. After discovering what once was a utopia in the form of the underwater city of Rapture, and aided by a man on the radio, you must find out what actually happened for the city to decline. So, would you kindly grab yourself a quick drink and we'll get started. Number 1. Adam and Eve are references to the creation story in the book of Genesis in the Bible. In Christian and Jewish belief, Adam and Eve end up ruining a utopia because of greed and ignorance. In BioShock, this represents the fall of Rapture and its citizens. Number 2. BioShock is very heavily influenced by Ayn Rand and her 1957 novel Atlas Shrugged, in which Rand looks at the human condition and human greatness. Through this, she coined the philosophy of objectivism. Objectivism is the idea that one should follow their own self-interest and profit from their own abilities and ambitions while being virtually uninhibited by others. This is the idea on which Andrew Ryan's city is based. The name of the character Atlas comes from the name of the novel's title. Books and posters found around Rapture are also in a very similar font and style to the cover of the Penguin paperback edition of the novel. A popular phrase in the book is "Who is John Galt?" and we can see a similarity here with the posters saying "Who is Atlas?" There is so much more to this, but I would need a whole episode to talk about it. Moving on. Number 3. In one of the pockets of Jack's wallet, an Irrational Games business card can be seen. Also, in the top of the wallet, a family photo shows an older man and an older woman. In the middle of them is a younger guy. This person is actually the lead designer of Irrational Games. You know the ones that made the game? Bill Gardner. Way to get himself out there. Number 4. Many of the levels in BioShock draw their names from Greco-Roman mythology. These names feature Apollo Square, the god of healing and arts, Olympus Heights, which refers to Mount Olympus, the home of the gods, Point Prometheus, the god who gave fire to mortals, and Hephaestus, who is the god of fire, metalworking, stonemasonry, forges, and the art of sculpture. Number 5. The location of Rapture in the ocean is 63 degrees 2 minutes north, 29 degrees 55 minutes west. Putting these locations into Google Earth show that Rapture is in the North Atlantic just between Iceland and Greenland. Also, at one point, putting these coordinates into Google Earth would have brought up an image of Rapture with the caption, "The City of Rapture," but this has been taken off the system sadly. Number 6. The City of Rapture was named Rapture as it allowed Andrew Ryan to complete the goal he had in mind, to create a paradise free from all of the people that he saw as parasites. Andrew Ryan took the brightest minds with him to create a paradise away from government. Number 7. Little sisters are the source of Adam in Rapture. Early in development, sea slugs were originally to be harvested to get Adam instead of little sisters. After the developers thought that this didn't have much of an impact on the player, they played around with ideas. One was a small chipmunk creature which the developers thought was too comedic, and so the little sisters were created as they thought they were more empathetic victims for the player to harvest. Number 8. Dr. Brigid Tenenbaum is only seen twice throughout the game and obscured both times. This was because BioShock's budget was so tight that the developers couldn't afford to generate another character model. Luckily, in the sequel we saw her more. Number 9. In another version of the game, using plasmids would slowly mutate the protagonist Jack and would have the player decide if they wanted to keep him human, which would be harder to defend themselves, or keep splicing to the point of inhumanity and be more powerful. Number 10. Ken Levine, the director of BioShock, only planned one ending for the game which would have been ambiguous. This was changed as the publisher pressured Irrational Games to put more endings in based on the interactions with the little sisters. So now, we have a good ending and a bad ending. Okay, so that was 10 interesting BioShock facts. Did any of these facts surprise you, or did you know them all already? If you liked this episode, would you kindly hit that like button, and if you really like this episode, would you kindly hit that subscribe button. Check back next Sunday for a brand new episode, and enjoy your day. Bye.